Mr. Sean, how are you? Hopefully you can hear me. If you guys can let me know whether sound is back, that would be great. Technology is a wonderful thing so long as it works properly. Excellent. Thanks, Sean. And once again, joining me on the microphone, the one, the only, Mr. Dave Harding.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'd have you every time, brother.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
And of course, and as always, guys, if you can help us out, share the stream, we would appreciate it. Try and get our numbers back up prior to us having to shut down. We'll leave it up here on the split screen until we're ready to rock and roll. These, I believe, are still the first two games of the double dip. And I see somebody's leaning on the lights again. Yeah, I had a little bit of a technical glitch. Everybody is kind of walking all over our cords here, so I'm just going to run and tell Ryan to shut the lights off over there.
Yeah, somebody.
Oh, they're on it.
They got
There
them?
we go.
Okay.
Yes, Chris, round 2 of the double dip. It did do that in Niagara. I believe the lights actually went totally out in Niagara a couple of times.
I know the weirdest one that I remember is back when SML had the playoffs at the Oval. I was playing there one year, and the match I was in, the light actually fell down onto the table.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before.
Nobody was injured. It was all good.
So I think I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Dave Harding for now. I'm going to run around the room one more time with our 50-50s, and I'll be back. And then I do have to take off a little bit early tonight, so I will leave you in the more than capable hands of Dave Harding for now.
Well, thank you, and I know that Ryan's got a match coming up here, but
he does. Yeah, he's overplaying.
We'll see if we can find somebody to come and sit in here with me, so that there's a little bit more going on.
Yeah, I'll go around, see if I can help you out. I'll see if I can find somebody to sit in with you.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. So we'll get back to a little bit of commentary here. This is a nasty, nasty back cut that he's looking at here. If that is what he's looking at, I think even though it's short up pretty close to that 11 ball, I think I'd like to be banking in the side here. That's a solid bank. Good shot. 8 balls should be easy from here. Unfortunately, I don't have the score from the other table, so given a couple of minutes, we'll try and get a full score update for you here. So thank you, everybody, for joining us again. Sorry about the problem that we had there on the stream. We've reset the stream. Hopefully everybody will start re-logging back in. So once again, thank you everybody for joining us. We are here at the Southern Music Limited Playoffs in Calgary, Alberta. This is the final of the A1 division, which is the second to top division here for this league. This is a dual sanction league, BCA and VNEA. We are playing VNEA rules, which makes this a total points rather than total number of wins. Every ball is worth a point, and the 8 ball is worth 3. Best win you can have is a 10-0. Worst win you could have is a 10-7. Couple of problems here with shooting low ball. 6 goes in the side, but the 2 and the 3 are tied up on the rail. 7 ball down in the bottom right corner as you look at it is the breakout ball to use on that, but he wants to make sure he's playing shape on this early. He shot it that way. That's a tougher shot. Worked out well for him. So do we have everybody back that was with us before the stream cut out there, before we had to reset? Well, it looks like this. Don't know if this ball actually goes here past the 15 ball there. He's looking like he's bought himself a little bit of trouble. Three ball goes all the way down. So I'm guessing that 4 ball does go in the corner here, past the 13. missed that shot, but still a lot of work to do here on this table. It's a good shot. If that 13 goes, this is the time to shoot it, that's for sure. He's not going to get better shape on that 13 than he has right now, so this is where you take it. And now the rest of the rack is pretty easy.
So Dave, Larry's going to come and sit with you.
Right on.
This is Larry Walper, Larry, Dave Harding.
I've met Larry before. How you doing, man?
Seen you a few times.
Yeah.
So Mike's here. And you're good to go.
Before you head out, Grant, do you think we could we grab a score update? Because we haven't done any here.
Do you know how to...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a double dip, so they're playing the second match. It's all right, man. Anyway you want, over the back, back of the head, or?
So 17:31 for me back.
Is this on?
You should be live, sir. So thanks for sitting in here. It's always easier to keep track of the scores with two people as well. So
I suppose it would be.
So we just got to figure out who's on each team right now. I'm sorry, it's I've been away from Calgary for quite some time, so not as familiar as I should be with a lot of the players. And nobody handed me a player roster, so.
I know a few of the players. I can mention their names when they come up.
So that's a 10-4 win, but not sure for which team that is.
That is for Kicksticks. Oh no, the sorry, We back.
So should be so Bernie's asking who my guest is, so go ahead and introduce yourself here.
My name is Larry Walper. First time sitting in on one of these. Not sure if my mic is good or not.
Oh yeah, it should be live. You'll be fine here, Larry. Just give us your thoughts and comments on what you see happening here on the table. We can switch back and forth, but.
Which one? Oh. So this is Kevin Plowman at the table. Breaking. He plays for We back. So it looks like Kicksticks won the A side, and We back is trying to double dip.
So what do we have over here? 10-2 win on the other side, on the other table?
Yeah, that was 10-2 over there. That was for Kicksticks.
And I'll double check the scores here periodically as we go.
This is Nelson Littlechild.
Are you guys showing both matches? You want the split screen?
Yeah, you could.
We can. It's a little tough to keep track of stuff, but sure if.
Yeah, we got quite a few people watching, but it's up to you.
Hi, Jackie. I'll give you the breakdown here on what we're watching, what we're looking at. Just give me a second here. We've had some requests here for our split screen, which is a little tougher for us to comment on. But you guys looking at the focus table, or do you prefer? Looking at the split screen like this, what's better for you guys out there watching to follow? Back and forth. Okay, we'll try and do the back and forth here. All right, let's get a vote going. Let's say 1 for back and forth and 2 for the split screen. Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
We could always switch it when one table is unoccupied. So on your left side of the screen, I believe you have Dennis Tran at the table, and on the right you have Nelson Littlechild.
All right, so it's looking like the majority of the people here are wanting to look at this going on live on both tables. So it'll be a little bit harder for us to commentate on, but we'll keep the action here live for you guys. Obviously, the stream is mainly for you, so.
Miss from Dennis.
Well, Andy, I'm sorry, but the majority of the people watching are requesting it that way, so we can't make everybody happy all the time. I have to say I prefer focusing on one table and going back and forth too, but
I also prefer the one table. Easier to see as well. So Dennis made the 8-ball, so he gets a 10-2 win for a wee back.
So you said, sorry, what, that was a win for Weeback?
Yeah, Dennis wins 10-2.
And we'll see if we can double check the scores here in a second.
Yeah, the game on the left or the right ended, but I didn't see who won there. Is that better on my microphone?
Yeah, it's almost maxed out, so you just need to make sure you're speaking up a little bit. So both of these should be starting here at the around the same time. Sure. Well, right now nobody's playing. Both are about to break. $61.35. It's for Weeback, right? All right, so we got the break off there. Andy, yes, according to the roll call that we just did, where we asked people to vote on whether they wanted one screen or to watch both at the same time, the majority said they wanted to watch both tables at the same time.
It looks like Weeback is feeling pretty confident after they won that first match.
I can't really see how much room he's got for that 4-ball there, but that's definitely going to end up being a problem.
So I don't know the player on Weeback who just missed, but this is Narcisse Pipestem at the table on the right, and I do not know the player on the left.
Well, he came up a little short there. I think he can still see the 3-ball, but I don't know if he can. Yeah, I guess he can play the 3-ball on the side, hold off of that stripe and still have a sight on the 4-ball. The way he's queuing up, it looked like he was going forward on it. I don't really want to know or don't understand why I'd be drawing into that stripe there.
Looks like he tried for a breakout. Didn't work out.
And you can see it, but that 4-ball doesn't go anywhere now. Unless he wants to go for a real wild bank.
I'm not sure what happened over there, as both stripes and solids are on the table. Perhaps someone made the 8-ball out of turn.
What happened? What happened? Sorry, we're seeing stripes and stripes. So what's the score? For the whole match would be good, yeah, because we can't see what just happened there on that table. So.
But I don't think he has much else.
71-37. Okay. Oh, that was going not clean. It was going nasty, but it was on its way there.
That was a great try. May have worked out, but it was still a really, really bad place to be at.
And somebody was asking earlier what was going on here, what the event was. Sorry, we didn't get a chance to fill you in there again. So this is the Southern Music Limited Playoffs in Calgary, Alberta, which is a dual sanction league, VNEA and BCA. We are currently playing VNEA rules in the league, which is why this is based on total points, not on total wins. Every ball is worth a point. The 8-ball is worth 3, which means that the best win you can have is 10-0. The worst win you can have is 10-7.
This is the A1 finals match. Kicksticks won the A side. They have to be double dipped. Weeback did win the first match, and they got a pretty healthy lead to start this match. I believe first place is about $4,000, but I don't have a chart here for me to see.
I don't have the payouts either. Steph may have those listed, but
yeah, in this, I believe this division's $4,000.
that's a good shot there.
Player on the left is John Pipestem. Looks like he played a safe there.
Yeah, he played the ball down but called the safe, so that's a smart shot. Forcing his opponent basically to break this up so that he's got a better chance at it. He knows that his opponent doesn't have a great chance to make on the ball, so this is a smart way to play it, to buy yourself another chance at the table. So he's kicking this. I guess he's kicking in the side, or is he kicking in the corner?
Depending how he hits it, if he doesn't make it, he could get a good leave too.
Well, you want to kick thin to kick side on this for shape on the 8. If you do make it, you don't want to be shooting nothing.
Oh,
and he kicked side and got shape, but he kicked the wrong side, so. And that's where playing for points is a little bit strange as well, because that ball's going to obviously still count as a ball down and count for a point.
Oh, close. Yeah, if you're going to win, you got to win big. If you're going to lose, you got to get as many balls down as you can.
So one reason why I personally don't like the point system is because, you know what, you can foul a ball in to get that point if that's all your team needs for the win.
Yeah. You could also technically win more games but lose the match.
That's true. Okay, so that's a 10-7 win for...
That was for Weeback again? Oh, no, it's for John, sorry. For kick sticks. The player on the right is Jeremy Brand. You know what's interesting is a few different divisions in this league do also play the BCA format, though, where it's based on wins. Last year there was a couple different divisions with the different playoff structure.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was quite... I've never seen it before till last year.
I prefer that. I mean, you know, the rules of 8-ball, when they were originally written, was that, you know, the game is won when the 8-ball gets sunk, you know, legally, and they basically, that's all that should matter is a win.
And many times to win a game, you may have to sink one of your opponent's balls just to play a safety or shape some balls. So,
Doug, this is a 5-man format, 25 games.
Yeah, so as Chris just mentioned, the Open A is... The playoff structure is BCA format based on wins.
Okay.
I'm not sure why, to be honest, because I believe they play VNEA rules all year based on points.
Yeah, if that is really weird. So you basically play for points all year and then don't play for points in the playoffs.
Yeah. There's some other leagues that do that too. There's pool halls that they go by points all year, and then the playoffs is a race to 9 or 13 or whatever it is. Well, Chris said it was BCA rules in the Open A, so based
Points,
on
so yeah, so that makes no sense.
Also just the rules, so ball in hand off the break. It looks like Nelson broke out those balls. I think all of the low balls go now. He may get out. Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, he's tied 2 up on the rail, right?
Yeah, he had them open and then he tied them up again. I played against him in that Grey Eagle tournament. It was just a short race to 3 though, but he did beat me. He ran 2 out of the 3. He's a pretty good player.
And how was that event?
Sorry?
How was that event? A lot of people show for it?
Yeah, there was a lot of teams. There was Scotch doubles that I played. The 8-ball teams was 3-man teams, so it went pretty quick. We did pretty good. Yeah, I think it was better than last year when I went. I enjoyed it a lot. It was good.
3-man teams are good for you know, a decent night, early night. You can get a lot more play in as well.
Yeah, and you can get into a rhythm because you're playing. You're not waiting for so long. Well, Nelson played a safety, opens up his ball. Let's see what Dennis does. He might play a safety back, unless he can see something. He could.
We have no idea how Ryan's team is doing, I'm afraid.
I didn't see the shot that you thought looked like a foul. I'm assuming that must be the game on the right, the one that Jeremy's playing. That's the problem with trying to commentate on the split screen is.
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher to keep track of everything because you're back and forth in between the two screens. Well, we had a little bit of a vote there earlier on, Bonnie, and most people said they wanted to watch both tables at the same time, so that's the reason we're on the split screen right now.
So Dennis chose to play safety, but I don't think it worked out very good. I think he was trying to block that 2-ball from going. Yes, this is the second match. Weeback has to double dip.
You heading out? Are you still here for a couple of minutes?
Pretty quick. I'm going to give Aaron a break, and then he's going to take 5 minutes, and I'm going to head out.
Okay. Have you got one more cigarette? Yeah. Oh, those are really sour.
That's a 10-6 win for Kevin Plowman.
10-6 for.
Yep.
Is that 10-6? 10-6 for Kip? We asked. We took a vote, and the most of the people seem to want split screen again. So, I guess they're wanting to not miss a thing. Well, I'm not sure what he was trying there, but he's definitely left him that 2-ball.
He did. He may have angle to break the 8 out too and if he rolls forward.
I don't know, there's not a lot of room to get the cue in.
Yeah.
Because of that 10-ball, but if you can, I mean, you're going to be hammering this with top because you want to bust everything out to be able to see that 7-ball too.
Yeah, he's got to hit it pretty good.
You caught the horn
He
there,
did
huh?
Not. Yep. Those are hard when you're shooting over a ball.
Well, if you're going to play it this way, you better hit it hard. Make sure that you're moving that 7-ball way out of the way for your next balls, too. I don't like slow rolling this in.
Is that what people see or is that what people see?
Sorry, what? This is what we're actually streaming right now. There's a small delay on what they actually see, so this is what they see. No, we commentate on this because that's what we're watching, and then by the time that it catches up, because there's a delay on the commentary as well.
Uh-oh. He made it tougher.
Yeah, hitting that 11 that way is not what he wanted to do.
I think I might have tried to shoot that a little softer.
Well,
it's hard on the valleys. You may not make it to the. You got to hit it with a good weight. And
I think the shot here is actually I don't go aggressive on this. I think the shot is to play the bank, but not to play the bank for the make. To play the bank for the cue ball leave on the opposite rail, leaving your opponent 2 tough banks. Wow, great shot.
Make it.
Good try, but
it was a good try.
that must go in the side for him, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it goes, but I think he's pretty straight. He may just draw back. unless he's going to play for the bank. Oh, I guess it goes by the 11.
That's a tougher cut than I want to be playing on the 8 ball, but he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. All he's got to do is focus on making it.
Okay. That's a 10-6 win for Kick Sticks.
What happened to the jelly bellies?
I don't know where they are. These are better, but they're very addicting.
That's looking good there on table 22. All he's got to do is follow down here.
Not sure what that message is supposed to be, Chad Deck, but it looks, knowing you, it's probably inappropriate.
That's a good shot there. Pretty simple 8 now.
$10-5, just like that, they gain a few more points again.
Is that kick sticks, Sam?
Kick Sticks gets 5.
You heading out? I should have brought some, but I thought I had half a pack, and there's only a couple in there, so. Sure, thanks, man. Appreciate it. This is a mixed division, so I'm not sure which girls he means, unless he means
I'm not, again,
Steph and
yeah, he might mean the Steph Toy.
I thought they were done on Thursday, though. I thought they had the finals on Thursday.
No, they actually started their match at 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my wife Michelle plays on their team as well.
Okay.
So they lost last night.
Ah, okay. That makes sense, then.
Okay, yeah, Chad, that is Steph Toy's team. They're playing on a table across the room, so I couldn't tell you what their score is right now. Maybe if we get a chance, we can go check for you. I think they started late as well. They were waiting for a couple tables to open up.
So this is a pretty big lead that they're pulling out ahead here.
Yeah, I would think they're probably about halfway through the 25 games by now, maybe a little bit further.
Yeah, depending on how the rest of this round goes here, I would think they could close this out in the fourth.
It could be, yeah.
Well, 50 points maximum in the last round, right? So.
Michael, I'm not sure. Again, we don't have a score sheet in front of us. Again, maybe if I can go take a look. I believe they're probably in the fourth round. Maybe I'll go check that.
Sure. Missed that bank shot there. He's left a runnable table.
Michael, these are the last two games in the third round. The score is accurate as well. I think Grant has stepped out, as far as I know.
Grant left for the night, unfortunately. He had to go home early, so it'll probably just be us here, unless Ryan's match finishes early and he decides to come back over here to the booth. Well, he got himself in trouble there, hooked. So he's kicking at something. He's kicking at anything he can see. And he didn't get anything there. Well, what do you do here? I guess you deal with the 11 ball first, right? Everything else goes. It's not an easy table, but everything else goes.
Yeah, I think the 8 passes both sides. Just making sure that first shot he's got shape on probably the 15 in the side, and then the rest should be almost tic-tac-toe.
Problem is that ball, it's going to fly off the rail, right? It's trying to control it. Oh, he missed it.
He's missed it. It's never fun to miss ball in hand, but we've all done it.
I think he let up on his stroke there a little bit.
Yeah.
He decided last minute, he knew that it was going to fly, so he would wanted to hit it soft. And
he didn't want to disturb too much, get bad shape. Lots going through your head.
But this isn't easy now either. It looks like he's on the rail. He's going past the horn there. I can't tell if that 2 ball's tight on the rail.
I think it's off the rail. It did go. Yeah, he might be able to see that 4. He might have good. It might have worked out for him.
You got a little lucky on that.
Yeah.
I don't like going into balls unless I know exactly where they're going afterwards.
Yeah, you're always taking a risk. Well,
Wow.
he's missed that as well, but he got a little lucky.
He did, even if it had made it, it'd been hooked though.
Yeah, he actually overcut that ball.
I like feather in the 15 here and just going down table.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much else you can do here. Table on the left, Narcisse, if he makes this shot, he should be okay for that 5, I think, in the corner. Sorry, Christopher, I'm not sure which Brian you're referring to.
That worked out even better than he thought. He actually caught the horn there, which gave him a better hook than he would have had just going down table. I guess you can see an edge of this ball.
He missed it or kicked at it. Oh. Yeah, he missed that shot and he scratched on the table on your left. I think that's the shot I would have tried too. Just play it up in the corner and punch for the 5 in the side. So it looked like Kicksticks was going to win a couple games there, which would have got them a lot closer in the overall score. But that has changed. No, I guess he called that kick. Now what do you do here? Bank it?
That's I don't even know if you can. I don't know if you can see that much of the 8 ball. It's tough to see from this angle. Oh, he went for it in the side. Wow.
Well, that looked pretty tight, but
wow,
it's a good try.
Larry, the Mickelson cue drawing, I believe that'll be tomorrow.
Weeback wins another game, 10-6. Yeah, it'd be nice to win a Mickelson cue. I play with one myself. I've had 4 of them now. I love the way they play.
Got Bernie's low deflection shaft on that.
On mine, yep, I'm using the X3. I don't know, I haven't seen the one that's for the raffle. I'm not sure what it is, but it might be one of his newer ones. He's been doing the zero deflection ones, which I think is the X4, the 2-piece shaft. Okay, so Weeback wins that game, 10-7. There's now only 10 games left, and they have a fairly large lead here, so it's crunch time for Kicksticks. They need to start winning some games.
Am I off by a point there?
I'm sorry?
I said I don't know if I'm off by a point there.
I didn't see what it was before.
Do you want to
but
run over and verify the score for us, maybe? See if it's 124 to 80 or if it's 124 to 81.
Yeah, I'll check that.
Thank you.
Okay, so kick sticks is actually at 81. And as for the Weeback, both teams have a different score by a point, so they're just going to figure that out.
Figure that out? All right.
Yeah, it's either 124 or 123. Okay, it is 124. So 10 games left. So they're now trailing by 43 points. A couple more losses each time they lose a game. Kicksticks, the chances of them winning is getting slimmer and slimmer unless they start winning 10-0, 10-1, 10-2. Kicksticks is at both tables.
You talking about for the event? You talking about for the event or something? Could maybe ask up here, I don't know.
Well, Nelson's on the 8-ball, but I'm not sure if it goes anywhere. Maybe the side, but it looks tight. I don't think that's the shape he wanted, but oh, I didn't even see that ball there. Oh, and he's froze to the 8.
Well, I guess he's kicking one rail at this to cut it in the back corner because
yeah, I think that's
you really have nothing else. I mean, and it's a do or die situation.
That's one of those shots too. If you make it, you might scratch in the side. Hello, Tony. Sorry, Chad, if you're still watching, I just saw your comment. I probably wouldn't have made it either unless it was against you. All right. So Jeremy's straight in on the 8. Should get kickstick, a much needed win. That's right, Chad. Everything seems to work out when I play you. Okay, kickstick wins another one, 10-6. It was actually, I think it was 10-6, so it should have been 6. They were at 124, it should be 130.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so cuts the lead down by just a little bit. He's come up pretty short on that ball.
Yeah, that's no man's land, man. That's not where you want to be.
Yeah, you can cut that in and try and hold it, but yeah, he's in kind of a bad spot.
Well, I mean, you have to try and. I mean, the right way to shoot this shot really now is.
Yeah, I kind of like this shot if you can see the other ball and just come down up table.
Oh, there you go.
Oh well.
And you got to be below it, which he is.
Could be much worse.
Could be. This is tough though. Off the rail into the side. Side pockets are tight on these tables.
Yeah, they will spit it out if you don't hit it good.
It's a good shot.
You made that look pretty easy.
He's zoned in for sure. It's a good out. It's a good out considering he got himself in a lot of trouble there.
Okay, 10-7 for Weeback. So 42 points, and now there is only 8 games left. Thanks, Chad. I have about 3 strong points, and that's one of them.
So
Thanks
as
for
predicted,
noticing.
this could be over here in the 4th round.
Yeah, Kicksticks has to win these next 2 games. That's exactly what their team needed here to
It's a big win.
10-1, yeah. Much needed. Just like that, it's pretty much within 3 games now. I don't know about you, but it would be nice to see it come down to the 25th game. I always love it when it comes down to that. One game for everything. As long as I'm not playing in it.
I don't know. I played on some teams that like to go all the way and anchor it, and other teams where you just want to hammer. I mean,
well, we played against a team last year, and we ended up tying and had to replay the last round, and it came down to the last game twice. And we ended up winning we ended up winning. Well, that was fun because we get to play 2 25th games.
yeah, I don't know. Like we had a couple of times where we won the flip or the lag, so we could have chosen home team. Decided to play away, just because we figured it just change things up a little bit, especially if it went down to the last round. Sends a strong message if you basically do that, saying like, you know, it's not going to come down to the 5th. We're going to have it closed by the 4th, at the latest. So.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I haven't played team events in a long time.
I didn't actually play SML this year. I've played it every year for the last 5 or 6 years, and this is the first year I haven't. But I'm sure I'll be playing it next year.
And I don't even know where Ryan's playing right now.
Yeah, I didn't see them. It's funny you say that, Chad. I'm actually wearing a green shirt today. Nothing new there. I can't tell from where I'm sitting, but it looks like the table on the left where Kevin Plowman's at the table right now.
Yeah, it's tough to see from here.
It looks tight, and if he shoots it now,
Well, they're getting a ref, so We'll get a call on this shot.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It does look close.
It's not that tough to call the shot, though. I mean, if the 7 moves, it's a foul.
Basically, yeah, because it's passed.
Goes clean.
A good shot, and I think he got a window on that 15 ball.
It's a big win here.
Yeah, that would almost seal the deal if he finishes.
Wow.
He made it.
All the pocket on that one.
Yes. Those corner pockets can be pretty forgiving at times. Big win for Weeback. That's 10-1. So now 43 points with, I think, 6 games left. Tricky shot here. Play a combo. I think he might play it off the rail, off the 2 ball. Yeah, that's the problem with that shot. That could easily happen. I think he fouled on that shot. It looked like a foul, but we'll see if he noticed. Looks like it was. Narcisse on the right is going to play a safety here. Not a bad shot. Force your opponent to break out your balls for you. unless he can play a good kick safe. Dennis is not at the table right now. I can let you know when he is. Depending how these games go, there may not be any more games. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, looks like he's pretty tight. I can't see whether he's frozen up against that 2-ball there, but
It looks just about frozen. I mean, he still has easy safety.
that's a good shot back.
That was a good shot. Couple good shots there. And a big win. That might just about end the match. $10-5 for Weeback. So I think that Weeback may only need a few balls here.
I'm just going to go do a double check on the scores here. I'll be right back. Yeah, and I think they, from what I just heard,
How many games were left?
From what I just heard, it looks like they may play it out anyway, but I think it might be over because one of these games is still in the 4th round. This one's
That
going.
one there, okay.
Yeah.
So 6 games left, including the one you see on your
No,
right-hand side.
because they've already played one game in the 5th.
Oh.
So at least that's by the scores that I had down there. So
So there's 5 games remaining.
well, no, there's 4 games. 4 games remaining, and this one that's ongoing.
Yeah, so I meant that, yeah.
So it's
So that being the case,
they basically were already doing the math that it might already be over, but they have to continue play, right?
yeah.
I mean, this game's a deciding game, unless this game finishes first. Wow, he drew that strong. Well, I expect him to be out here. 3 balls, and none of them are difficult.
It also looks like Nelson can get out. He just has to get the right shape on the 8 ball.
I don't know why he's playing it this way, though. I'd play the 5 right now.
We're pretty sure it's but we're waiting for Skippy's game to finish, just to verify 100%.
Okay, thanks for updating us. Shit.
Well, if it's that tight, he might play it off the 9. He's definitely calling it in the side.
He's calling off in the side off the 13.
I think off the 9 ball that's in the middle table there.
Okay, yeah, it's the only way to hit it.
I can't tell from here how close it is.
It's a good try.
I think it was a good hit. It just
It's a good hit and
it
good
was
try.
hard to make a good hit on that and then also make it.
But it's looking like it's over on the other table here. So this should be a 10-6. And we'll get you an update here in just a second, but this may actually already be over.
Yeah, they're up by more than 40 points with only 4 games
With 4
left,
games remaining,
correct?
so yeah,
that
it's
puts it out of reach.
balls
which
down
means
here.
that we back double dips. They win first place. Kick Sticks finishes second.
And that's a good finish for those guys.
They played well. They got out a few times.
No, we're going to wrap this up here. I'm just going to let the stream run for this final game, but I'm sure there's going to be somebody conceding right after this. Statistically impossible for those guys to win, so Weeback has it here. Thanks for helping out there.
Yep.
So we're just sticking with the action here for a few more minutes, guys. And there we go. It's being conceded. So your A1 Division champions for 2018 at the Southern Music Limited Playoffs in Calgary, Alberta are Weeback. I want to thank everybody that joined us tonight. Thank you for spending your time with us, for tuning in. We appreciate it. The streams are done, of course, for you, so we hope you enjoyed watching. Most of you opted for having the split screen, so we hope that's what you enjoyed. Play will continue tomorrow, so please do tune in. It should be going on pretty much all day here on Saturday, final day. Keep an eye out for the notifications. Tune in when you can. I am David Harding. I'll be saying goodbye for tonight, but we'll probably be back tomorrow. So take care, folks, and thanks for watching.